Hey, my Jujubes, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for coming. If you are new here, if you've never seen a video from me before, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time that I upload a new video. So today I'm having LongHorn, as you can see, LongHorn steakhouse, and I have some Parmesan crusted chicken. I don't know if you guys can see it. Parmesan crusted chicken here in the middle, broccoli, loaded mashed potatoes. I just have a Faygo here to drink, and I have the infamous dinner roll with the butter on the side. So I'm going to get right to it. How are you guys doing today? It is Friday. I had to act like I was out to eat because, you know, we can't go out to eat, so we could just bring the food in here to us. Don't nobody come for me in the comments about going to get no food because I wasn't cooking today. I wanted to have some outside food, okay? So I prayed over my food. Lord, bless the food. Let it be a nourishment to my body in Jesus' name. And don't let nothing, no germs or nothing come into my food as it enters my body because I want to eat this food. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, guys. So if you watched my video yesterday, I'm going to get right into it because I want to make sure I can get as much out in each video as possible. But I did have a little story time. Like I said, I'm reading a series by Ashley Antoinette. And she is a New York Times bestseller. So the book that I'm reading now is called The Prada Plan. I think it's 5 books in a series. And of course, I'm on book 4 now. But I just started giving you guys all of the, just started telling you guys about the story yesterday, and I started in book 1. And so where I left off yesterday, I was saying that they had killed the guy that they were, working against. Not working against, but that they had put a fast one on, basically. So they wound up killing him. And like I said, Yaya was like, Leah, why did you do that? We was just here for the money. This wasn't a part of the plan. And I was telling you, she said, we can run away together. And Yaya was like, no, ain't no running away together. I don't want to be with you. I was just trying to do this last thing so that I can get this money for Mo can have her surgery that she needs. She was like, I'm not trying to be with you or do nothing with you. She was like, I don't even know where that came from or why you even said that. She was like, but I'm not down with that. And she was like, so all this time you basically set me up, had me doing all this stuff, and now you don't want to be with me. And she was like, it was money. I don't want to do this. So she just told her basically that she was crazy, took the money, and she needed somebody to come and pick her up. So remember I told you she had met the guy, Indy. And she called him and asked him to pick her up. So she picked her up. And she decided, after that was the last one. She wasn't doing that no more. And she, I'm sorry, I'm hungry. She wasn't doing that no more. And she was going to try to figure out how to have a life with Indy. So he came and picked her up. She was distraught, but he really didn't ask her no questions. Because he was still intrigued by her, So she told him, you made me different. You made me want to change. I want to be right. So they dated for a little while. Mo wound up having her surgery. She wound up getting the money so that Mo could have her surgery. And I am forgetting some stuff because I'm all the way in the book 4 now. Am I reading and I can't even remember. But so her and And you wound up dating. He felt like she was good to him. He was good to her. And they wanted to be together. So she said, okay, fine. He moved her in. They spent all this time together. So he wanted her to meet his parents. So he took her to her parents' house. And like, they're like, hey, Indy, you know, we ain't seen in a while. And she's like, how you doing? My name is, her real name is Desire. And the lady was like, oh, she looked familiar. She's like, but I can't place where I know her from. But she's like, come on in. My name is Elaine. And her husband, I can't think of his name, start with a B. Bill, maybe? Kind of find out that weeks prior to that, when Yaya was working, turning her tricks, so to speak, she had messed with the daddy, but he never said anything. He kind of like kept it under wraps. Like, I'm not going to say nothing. Your secret safe for me. You about to be with my son, and I don't even want to open up that can of worms. So they never said anything. She was so embarrassed, but okay. So they decided to eat dinner. And while they was eating dinner, Indy decided like, okay, well, you know, I'm not getting any younger, and I want to spend my life with you, so we should just go ahead and get married. She's like, oh my God. So he proposed to her, gave her a ring. She said yes. So in the midst of this happening, somebody knocks on the door. And when somebody knocks on the door, it's the police. And the police is like, I'm so sorry, Miss Perkins, but I need to inform you that your son has been murdered. So like they all are so sad, distraught, and now Yaya's like, maybe I shouldn't even be here because I'm kind of new to the family and I don't want to overstep my boundaries. And Andy like, no, I need you, right now. So they got ready for the funeral. A couple days passed. He was so sad that he wasn't there to protect his brother. And, whatever happened to his brother. So they all got ready. He asked Yaya, like, could you come to the funeral with me? Even though we haven't been together long, I can't do this without you. And she like, okay. Are you sure you want me to be there? He like, yes, I can't do this. And so she found out that she was pregnant that morning of the funeral. So she was going to wait and tell Indy later, but she decided like, well, she'll just tell him now. So she told him before they went to the funeral. He was so happy. He was like, oh my God, I'm having a baby. Like, you carrying my seed, Mom. And she like, yeah. So he like, I need you to be by my side for always. And she like, okay, So they go to the funeral. As they turn, everybody waiting in line to go to the body. And as they get up to the casket, she notices that the guy that's dead, which is Indy's brother, is the guy that Leah shot in the hotel room when they all was together. So she kind of has like a miniature panic attack. She passes out. And so they had to rush her to the hospital. So she goes to the hospital. They like, well, you was exhausted and not really taking care of yourself well. You are pregnant, so you need to be better. When she saw Indy, she was like, I have to tell him. Because if I don't tell him, I'm going to lose him. So in the process of her being in the hospital, her friend Mo was still in the hospital. She came to the room to come visit her and was like, girl, I hope you're okay. I'm going to be at IT. And so she told Mo, like, oh my God, like that's Indy is the guy's brother that we killed. Like I have to tell him. And so Mo was like, don't tell. She's like, you cannot tell. If you do tell, you're going to ruin your life. She was like, you got something so good in front of you. You remember the Prada plan. You were supposed to live out through the Prada plan. She was like, and if you tell him, it's going to ruin your plan. Like, so don't tell him. Don't tell him. And so she like, I don't know. I think I should tell. She like, no, Mo, Yaya, don't tell. She's like, okay, fine. So she go home, from the hospital. And, she's taking care of her now because she's pregnant. She gained weight. Everything is good. She's so happy. Her and Indy moved into their little condo. Or not a condo, but a brownstone in Manhattan. And they living it up. So, she go out one day to go get the groceries so she could cook dinner. And she go, Andy goes to the mailbox. He checked the mailbox, and all of a sudden he gets an envelope with a recording in there. So he opens it up and puts it in the DVD player or VHS player, and he lets it play. And like instantly he look on there and he see that the girl on there is Yaya. And he like, what is this? Like, so he watching the video, and the video shows like Yaya and his brother was together, and while they was in the midst of their time together, it shows that she shot him. So he like, I can't believe I've been sleeping with the enemy this whole time. You know, she done set me up, and now she done killed my brother, and now she pregnant with my baby, and I don't even know why she would do me like that. And so he wait for her to come back for the store, and she like, Andy, baby, I'm home. And he like, I'm downstairs. And she like, okay. So she go downstairs, try to get, you know, sexy and do her little thing, get downstairs. And when she get downstairs, he like, would you ever lie to me? And she like, no, never. And he like, okay. So she asked him like, because she don't know what he's talking about. She can't figure out why he's asking her this kind of stuff. You know, she, of course, not thinking anything about it. So he asked her, like, I'm going to ask you one time, and I need you to tell me the truth. And, you know, so she like, no, Indy, baby, I would never lie to you. What's going on? Why would you think that? So he go and sit her down, and he show her the video. And so instantly when she saw the video, she's sick to her stomach. Because she like, oh, my God, I should have told him. I should have told him. So he's like, that's you on there? Remember, I was telling you that Leah got the same tattoo as Yaya and the same haircut and everything. So from the back, you can't tell that it's not Yaya. So she trying to explain to him, like, it's not me, it's not me. I didn't do that. He's like, so you think I'm a fool? Like, you don't think that I know you? Like, I know your body inside and out. And I know that that's you. Why would you lie to me even still after we sit here watching this video? And she's like, let me explain. That's not me. Like, I promise I would never do that. I didn't know that was your brother. You know, she going to this thing, trying to explain. He don't want to hear none of that. He ain't going for it. He was like, I knew I shouldn't have trusted you. I knew you wasn't nothing but a snake or, you know, just a little ghetto girl from the projects. But I tried to love you anyway. Well, now you're going to kill my brother, and you're going to try to lay up with me and have me. You saw me at the funeral like you saw how it broke me down. And then you just going to try to act like nothing happened and you was involved. So she knows it look crazy. She can't really explain because she wasn't even supposed to be doing that no more. She's supposed to be giving that lifestyle up. So like, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I don't want to be with you no more. Ain't nothing but a snake. So, you know, beat her up. He done slapped her. Hit her in the mouth with the gun. Kicked her stomach so hard till she started bleeding. Like, I mean, he just put a whole beating on her, okay? And rightfully so from what he saw or what he thought it was. Because it wasn't her, but there was no way for her to even justify, like, that it wasn't her. So he told her, like, I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm gone. So he left her downstairs on the floor bleeding. So in the midst of her trying to pull herself together, because mind you, she pregnant, she like, oh my God, I need to call 911 because I need somebody to come and save me. So as she in the midst of trying to call 911, she hears some footsteps coming down the stairs. She's like, oh my God, he coming back. He either going to try to come save me or he going to try to make sure that the job is done and he didn't kill me. So she look up and it's Leah. And Leah tell her, like, oh, you thought you was about to just get away scot-free and play with my emotions like you play with them and do all the stuff that you did to me and then just leave me hanging? Like, I don't care. It ain't that, basically, like, it ain't that much money in the world that ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna destroy your whole life. And so Yaya like, please don't kill me. I pray. Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. She's like, I'm just gonna do and take over your life. I'm gonna be with Indy because I know everything he like because you always running your mouth about what he like and how he like it, and I'm gonna give it to him just how he like it and what he like. Didn't your mama ever tell you not to tell people how your man treats you and what he do for you? And so now she confused. She was like, I'm gonna take over your life and destroy you from the top to the bottom. This was just the beginning. So now she traumatized, like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. Like, I don't even know what's going on. So Leah tried to put a beating on her too, but she did hit her a couple times with the gun, but she didn't kill her. So she was able to try to call 911, but before she could call 911, she passed out. So, in the midst of this happening, what's his name? Andy winds up going to his mama's house and telling his mama everything that happened. And, you know, she like, well, what's going on? He like, I'm leaving. Like, I'm going away from here. Like, I can't stay here with no more. She lied to me. She betrayed me, and I just can't do it. But he never told his mom what she did. He just said that it was just too much for him, and he just wanted to get out of the city and just go somewhere else. So he decided, like, I'm just about to pack my stuff up, and I'm gone. Like, I'm leaving with what I have, and I'm out of here. So he goes to Houston. He goes to Houston to go visit his grandma, and he called his grandma his nanny. So what's going on with this? So he calls his grandma his nanny, and when he gets down there, you know, he gotta find somewhere to live. He got to find somewhere to live. But for the meantime, he just gonna stay with his nanny. So when she opened up the door, sorry, I was trying to make sure I was in the right book, y'all. When she opened up the door, she's like, "What's wrong? You so sad?" He like, "Nothing, Nammy. Like, I just had a long trip. You know, I just want to be settled in here, you know, so I had to leave." So he basically left Yaya in New York City, went to Houston to try to start a new life for right now. He needed something that was going to clear his mind. Now, he used to run the streets in New York. He was a kingpin. Basically, he had a whole lot of money. So he decided, like, I'm going to just take what I know and I'm going to take it down to Houston and just try to start a life down there. So he go down there, and he said he only had like $250,000 left to his name, but so he knew that he had to try to flip the money to be able to support himself. So he went down there and he kind of peeked the scene. The first day he went on the block to try to see, like, he tried to impersonate himself as like a homeless man so he could like hear everything that was going on, you know, see how the money was moving, how the transactions was going back and forth. You know, and of course nobody would pay any attention to a homeless guy. So he impersonated a homeless man, basically. So he listened the whole day. He found out like who the weak links were. And tried to figure out how he was going to build his empire. Meanwhile, Yaya was in New York, and she wound up making it to the hospital. The baby didn't die, but she was on like an extreme bed rest. Like they told, like, you know, any type of stress will cause you to basically miscarry. So, but he left her, so she was there by herself in the brownstone that he had bought for her. So he in Houston, trying to live his life, but he still loved Yaya, but he knew that he couldn't be with her, so to speak, because of what she had did to his brother, even though she didn't do it. So he was still sending her $5,000 a month to the brownstone with no return address or nothing, but he was feeling like as long as he was giving her money, she would be okay. So Mo wound up getting out of the hospital. She was HIV positive, but she was just kind of waiting, you know, taking her meds or whatever. So he was down there trying to figure out the drug game. Yaya was at home trying to stay on bed rest to try to keep her baby alive. She found out she was having a girl. And Mo was kind of by her side and lived with her to kind of help her. So she had been in the house all these days. She was tired of sitting in the house. She was crying because she felt like she can't believe he just did what he did to her and then left her to die. Like he didn't even care nothing about her or the baby or nothing. Like, And he just assumed that the damage that he did to her would have had to have killed the baby. I mean, he kicked her in her stomach, full force and everything. So he felt like, well, I was wrong with what I did, but she was wrong for taking my brother. So it is what it is. So I think I'm going to pause right here. And then if you come back tomorrow, I will finish the rest of the story so that you guys can be in here with me. But like I said, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please come back tomorrow for our story time part 3 for our product plan. Thank you so much for watching. See you later, Jujubee.